It is time for Money Tuesday, and for those of you who do some shopping online, you might notice that option to buy now, pay later. Well, you best be careful about that. Here to tell you why is Marshall Clay with the Welch Group. He joins us now with that financial advice. Good to see you this morning.
Hey, good to see you.
We both know, we were talking earlier, we both know a lot of people who will try that option, you know, and it's enticing. It's right there. Hey, you can just pay later.
Absolutely. I mean, with inflation kind of running rampant for the last couple of years, consumer budgets are stretched, credit cards are getting maxed out. It's understandable that people are pursuing these alternative forms of financing, and I think that's a very easy one. I think all of our viewers have probably seen these where these things will pop up and they say, you know, interest-free period for a certain amount of months. So it's very enticing.
But one size does not fit all, right?
That's right. And I think the key is that even though these options offer installment payments, and it typically involves you pay a little bit of money up front, and then maybe it's over a certain period of time, whether it's a month or 2 months or 3 months, you can kind of pay it back. And oftentimes they offer these interest-free periods, and those are the things that are really enticing to folks. And so you're able to pay these things over a period of time. They're accessible to folks that have limited or poor credit history. So imagine the person who says, look, my credit cards are maxed out. I can't get another credit card. This is a very appealing
Maybe they
option.
got some medical bills, but they got to have something that's a need and they got to do it. All right, but what about the cons? Where do people run into trouble?
Here we go. And I think the thing that's going to shock people is that these plans vary dramatically. So it's pretty unregulated. It's a relatively new option here. So the late fees can vary. The interest-free period can vary. And then there's dramatic interest rate increases on the back end if you miss payments or if the payments are late. So make sure you look at those terms and conditions and understand what your obligations are, because even though you can access these forms of financing with limited or poor credit history, if you default or if you don't make the payments, it will further damage your credit score. So make sure you understand, hey, look, if I'm doing this, I can pay this off based on the installment periods that are set forth by each.
And it really takes that discipline, because if you overspend, and then you're talking about the compounding interest on top of that.
Right, absolutely. And this is not necessarily an indictment of the buy now, pay later option. I mean, this holds true whether it be for credit card spending or this option. You've got to try to live within your means, and obviously these things help you access or consume certain things, but you need to understand the terms and conditions.
So I think the message of the day there, just be cautious if you're going to choose that option. Marshall Clay with the Welch Group, we always appreciate it. Thank you.
Appreciate you.